Today we're bringing you a full lineup of premium, beautiful, powerful flagship 5G devices. The OnePlus 8 series.
Hi guys, Wirsti here, Tech. As you all know, OnePlus released the OnePlus 8 series a few days ago. So they released two brand new phones, the OnePlus 8 and of course the OnePlus 8 Pro. Brand new phones, gorgeous design, some new awesome features, some new interesting changes into the design, latest top-notch, the top-tier specs, some new very interesting features and never been actually there for OnePlus, kind of changing the whole concept. And then again, some interesting value propositions. At the end of the day, it is a very nice smartphone, a very nice device, and I wanted to do this video showing you my 5 top reasons to buy the new OnePlus 8 Pro phone, and of course my top 5 reasons to not buy the OnePlus 8 Pro phone. Alright guys. So we start first with my 5 reasons to buy this new gorgeous phone, and of course this is the display, guys. You know, it's a very nice, awesome display. You can see here, it has 120 Hz. It has also 240 Hz touch sampling rate or pulling rate, so it's pretty much everything you want to see in a flagship display. It has the QHD+, it has very nice 1300 nits peak brightness. It has all the industry required things to have a nice display, HDR10, HDR10+. It does also have the JNCD 0.4, which is pretty much a crazy rating, meaning it's a very color accurate display. So reason number 1 to buy that phone is the gorgeous display. Reason number 2 buying the OnePlus 8 Pro, of course, is the new camera setup. So you know that OnePlus is running now the OnePlus 8 Pro based on the Sony IMX689 sensor, and that's quite an interesting part because this sensor is specifically built for OnePlus, and you know the story with the OnePlus phones, guys. Brilliant phones, not so good cameras. Now this phone is probably the first phone where OnePlus made like a brilliant phone with probably a good enough camera. I'm not saying best in class, but I'm saying it's still good enough. Alright, so reason number 2 for you to buy the OnePlus 8 Pro is the new camera based on the unique IMX689 specifically tailored sensor for the OnePlus 8 Pro. Reason number 3, of course, is you're getting the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, and that is of course the very latest system on a chip, you know, that you can find in an Android device. And you also get 5G there, guys. So if you're looking for the latest top specs in terms of system on a chip of the processor, or if you look on 5G, you can get it there. Reason number 4 is the Warp wireless charging. So Warp 30 wireless charging, guys. It has been time for OnePlus to kind of like bridge that step and to really make a phone that has wireless charging. You know, we have been making fun of them since years, and now actually, you know, with the OnePlus 8 Pro, OnePlus finally made a flagship grade phone, right? So if you want to get really everything in a modern smartphone, and by saying everything, wireless charging is part of it, yes, reason number 4 is wireless charging. And wireless charging goes with another feature never introduced in a OnePlus phone, and it is now the IP68 rating. So finally you can take your favorite OnePlus 8 Pro and swim with this phone, right? So it has the IP68 rating, which kind of makes it waterproof, and I think the last 2 features finally are making the bridge between like a very nice, you know, almost flagship phone to a really true flagship with OnePlus. So this has been my 5 reasons for you to buy the OnePlus 8 Pro. And now guys, let's see my 5 reasons to not buy the OnePlus 8 Pro phone. And of course, first we need to start with that price, guys. It's, come on OnePlus, it's almost $1,000. You see, if you want to start with the base version, which is 8128, you have to pay $900. If you want to go with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage, you need to pay almost $1,000. So for me, the first point to not buy the OnePlus 8 Pro phone is the price. It's very, very expensive. Alright, but let's see, there is more to that. The second point to not buy the OnePlus 8 Pro is this notch. You know, in the OnePlus 7 Pro, we got the full bezel display, and now in the OnePlus 8 Pro, which should be the successor, we have the so-called burdenless design. But they introduce here this 3.8mm notch, probably because of the IP68 rating, probably because they wanted to make the phone lighter. I simply don't like it. I can live with that, but I'm not a big fan of that notch, alright? So notch is the reason 2 for you not buying the phone, alright? And reason number 3, guys, is an interesting reason because it's also one of the reasons to buy the phone. It's the camera setup. Also one reason, guys, for you not buying the phone, because as we said already, this camera is running a specific tailor-made chip by Sony IP68, which pretty much means that, yeah, custom development like Google Camera, who knows, this all could be very hard or difficult, or let's say delayed for the OnePlus 8 Pro. Now I'm just doing some speculations, I'm not sure if that could be the case, but for me right now that's a little bit strange, because there should be no other phones currently running the Sensor 689. Maybe there's gonna be a few ones, but okay, for now it's only the OnePlus 8 Pro, and that's a little bit, I think, of a limitation, alright? So if you wanna go with custom development, Google cameras, etc., this might be an interesting point. Reason number 3, this sensor that is specifically tailored for OnePlus 8. Let's see, 2 more to go. Reason number 4 is that this 5G, guys, I mean, who needs 5G? I don't need 5G, you know, you can make 2000 megabit for what? You need only 100 megabit anyway to stream even 4K. So 5G, you know, maybe in 5 years, specifically in the country where I live, we don't have it yet. It's not so, you know, everywhere. So I can tell you, we don't really need 5G. I don't want 5G, and I don't want to pay for the 5G which is already in the phone. So for me, the reason number 4 is 5G. I don't like that right now, and you know, I don't have anything against this, but I just don't want that they put it there and I have to pay it on excess of my battery, and you see what I mean, because 5G consuming more battery and etc. and heating more. Anyway, I don't like this. I don't want to pay for 5G. And last but not least, guys, the last reason for me to not willing to buy the OnePlus 8 Pro is just look at this storage configuration. They're so wrong. I'm running right now the OnePlus 7 Pro with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. But you see here we have 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, and then we have 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. So what happens here, I'm not sure. But where is the sweet spot here? 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage? It's just missing, alright? So for me, that's also a big turnover. Now we need to see the Chinese version. Maybe there should be some difference. Hopefully they're gonna release something else. Right now the storage configurations are not something that I am a big fan of. Alright guys, with that said, this has been my 5 reasons to buy the OnePlus 8 Pro phone and my 5 reasons to not buy it. So whatever you like, it's up to you. Share below in the comments. I would like to hear your opinion. And with that said, guys, stay home, stay safe, you and your families. And with that said, have a nice rest of the day and a nice weekend ahead. VST over and bye.